Hey homies, welcome to Birthday Card Week. This week we're going to make a birthday card using the Presents and Cupcakes set from My Favorite Things. And this stamp I just got from Viva Las Vegas Stamps. It's a brick background and I just think it's really cool. So let's make a birthday card. All right, I've got a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of Simon Hurley's smooth white cardstock. And I'm going to stamp this lovely brick. Not really worried about covering the whole thing, just kind of random. This is going to be the background for our party. There we go. Now we're going to let this dry a little bit and just ink blend over it. All right, so I'm going to start with a little vintage photo. And I've got the small brushes out because to start, I want to go right into these bricks and just grunge them up a little bit. All right, now let's go in with some barn door. I really like the combination of vintage photo and barn door for just some good old-fashioned red distressed brick. I think I'm gonna go back in and add a little more brown. All right, let's set this aside to dry and start on our puppy dogs. All right, I've got another piece of Simon Hurley's smooth white cardstock here. And I'm going to stamp with Memento because I want to add color to my images with alcohol markers. So we'll stamp this little group. Well, it's not a group, I guess. It's the Floofy and the kitty. And we'll do this little guy with the ribbon. He's so cute. So cute. And then we'll do presents. And we'll do balloons. I'm not going to do the banner, but we'll do balloons. Let's turn that sideways. Balloons. All right, let's get these colored. All right, we've got some alcohol markers. And I'm doing 2 colors for everything, not 3. Okay, so this puppy is going to be Y623 and Y423. And we're going to color this puppy. All right, let's add a little shading. There we go. So he's colored, and my kitty's going to be gray. So I got 2 warm grays here, 05 and 03. Look at that little kitty. Now for this dog that I want to be a white dog, because he looks like a Samoyed to me, I'm just going to use a little of this neutral gray. I'm going to use a little bit of my lighter warm gray. And then I'm going to take my Colorless Blender, which is actually really a color remover. We're going to use that to kind of fade that out a little bit. Now for our presents, I'm going to do blue and yellow. For blues, I have B03 and then B016. So I'm going to color the present with the blues and then the ribbons with the yellows. I'm going to give the puppy that's holding a ribbon a yellow ribbon too. Let's go into our ribbons and do the yellow. So I've got Y102 and 107. We'll give the puppy the yellow ribbon. And now the darker. We'll go in here because that's a little darker. And probably in there. And this will be darker under where he's got a hold of it. Just realized I didn't do my shadow inside my box. So the back should be darker. And a little shadow there. And blend that. Now balloons. Let's do the lighter yellow. Add a little bit of the darker. Then go back in with the light. Quick and easy. All right, little puppy, we'll give him a blue collar. And then we need to do ears and noses. All right, I've got 2 pinks here, R123 and R105. Okay, noses. Got a dark neutral gray here. And then black. All right, now I had a little bleeding of the color on this puppy, but I'm hoping once the card's together that it's not noticeable. Okay, I ended up not using that puppy because the longer it sat, the more that stinking red bled, so we're not gonna use him. It's just gonna be a puppy and a kitty. All right, and I think I'm gonna stamp the sentiment right on here. Oh, it's storming, do you hear it? Put your paws up, it's time to celebrate. I think that's cute, I like that. All right, about there, should be good. Okay, let's get this all glued down. All right, now I'm gonna trim this down to go on my card front. I think I'm gonna cut that down just a tiny bit more. A lot of white space. Yeah, I like that a little better. All right, let's get this glued down. Then I'm gonna do is time for presents and cupcakes inside the card. And we'll stamp the presents. I'm not gonna color them, I'm just gonna stamp them. There we go. Okay, last I wanna put little stickles on these balloons and maybe on the ribbon. Swirl it around the balloons a little bit. All right, I think this card is finished. Alrighty, friends, here's my finished birthday card for the month. We used the My Favorite Things, Presents and Cupcakes, stamps and dies, and then a really cool brick background from Viva Las Vegas stamps. Now I could have used this and covered this brick background and covered the entire thing, but I kind of didn't want to do that. So I left some room to just stamp a sentiment right on the card front. I inked this background with Distressing, let's see, Vintage Photo and Barn Door. And I love the way that turned out. I think that looks really nice. We've got our alcohol marker colored puppy and kitty and a present and some balloons and just a little bit of stickles because this is going to a dude. So probably didn't want a whole lot of glitter, right? Y'all have a lovely day. Remember, be excellent to each other and go make something. Bye-bye.